Hi, what up guys? Today we're playing some more BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a little bit of a deeper dive on the SP Rockbasher. Now this one has 3 different variants, so there's not too much to look at here. We got the Rock Bouncer with, I guess, some nitrous it looks like. We got the Rock Crawler, and we got the Rock Racer. So anyway, we're starting here with the Rock Bouncer, which is basically, I guess, another like crawler type, but more of like a speed crawler, I guess. Not really sure how that works. And we'll see what we got going on here. From what I've done with this car so far, this one is definitely one of the best crawlers in the game so far. And you guys will see specifically why here soon. There are some pretty unique parameters that you can set for this car that cannot be set for any other car in the game, which makes it extraordinarily well suited for rock crawling and climbing and all that stuff. And can we re-roll it though? No. So anyway, we're gonna make a couple changes here real quick. Nothing too crazy. There are some larger wheels, so I do want to do that first, just because like you pretty much might as well. So not only do we have the same old wheel offset and tire pressure, which we're gonna be messing with here as well, but not only that, but we also get tire ballast here. So this is actually ballast weight that you can add to the tires or the wheels themselves in order to lower the center of gravity, or, you know, sort of change the weight distribution front to back here. So as low as it'll go, and just set the weight to the front and see if that'll help me from doing any like wheelies or somersaults, right? You can see the deformation on these tires is amazing, by the way. That's good stuff right there. It really is. I'm almost thinking we might need to do some ride height added here. See, interestingly, there doesn't really actually seem to be settings for ride height. Like, pretty much about the best thing you can do is move the spring divider, which will kind of raise it up. So what that does, so there's 2 different springs here, and this is the spring divider here. So if you move this thing down, it'll actually make the suspension sit a lot higher, which we'll see here in a second once I hit apply. So you can see what that did. It brought the suspension way up there. It probably stiffened the hell out of it too, though. I almost want to lower the tire pressure more. So once you get this thing going, it'll like eat some stuff up pretty good. I almost feel like I need like a lower gearing or something. I'm gonna try setting the front a little bit faster, just so that it spins a little bit more. And that should put in a little bit more work for the front end. Let's see how that deformation works now with 0 pressure in these tires. See, it's interesting. Once you get 0 pressure, they just stop like working correctly. So anyways, here we go. Let's see how well we can tackle this mountain now. So far, so good. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. I'm just gonna try to go straight up this little spot here. I mean, this thing really does, though. It's like a tank. Like, you get it going at like the right speed, and it just like fucking goes. I mean, this is an impressive rock climb. It really is. Like, I'd be willing to bet that no other car in BeamNG would have been able to do this, like, up until this point. You know, the Stambeco might be able to pull this off. I mean, only just because it has like 6x6 drive, which is like pretty hard to not climb stuff with. Yeah, no, that was a pretty wild rock climb. You can't even lie. Like, this was honestly like a pretty next level climb. Like, that was pretty massive. So yeah, here we are, king of the world. We actually made it up the mountain. Alright, so real quick, we're gonna hop into the Rock Crawler. I'm not really sure like what they consider the difference to be between a crawler and a bouncer. I'm honestly like a little like lost on that one, but now see, this one has a tire on the back. I'm not really sure how I feel about the tire on the back as far as rock crawling goes, because to me, I see that and I'm just like, that's just extra weight for the front, or for the rear, I mean. Like, that doesn't seem like a good thing. And then same thing, we're gonna throw those 44s on there because, like, duh. I'm gonna do the same thing for the ballast, all of it in the front, lower the pressure all the way, add some offset, and then Oh, that gear ratio looks perfect, actually. Soften up the anti-roll a bit. Spring dividers down again. Now, the other important detail here is that the other one didn't appear to have a locking diff in the back. This one has a locking diff in the front and the rear, so that should do pretty good for us. I wonder how much better this is going to be at crawling, honestly. Thinking like something like this is probably the steepest. Yeah, see, this gets a little interesting, though. These are big rocks. Any rock that's more than a foot tall is, like, not happening, basically. Getting some nice little traction spots here, so that's good. Yeah, this thing's kind of a beast, I'm not gonna lie. It's a tough call between this one and the Stambecco. I think this one probably has better clearances than the Stambecco, if I had to guess. But the Stambecco probably chews through more stuff than this does, just as far as, like, having 6x6 drive goes. It's pretty hard to beat that. Yeah, this thing is solid as hell. It chews through almost anything you throw at it, as long as it's not like differential height, essentially. I mean, just look at that, bro. You just point it and it goes. Now let's try this thing here. This looks like a pretty messy little mess over here. Fucking good God, bro. I mean, it's not like this was steeper than that other climb or anything, but that's still a pretty impressive run up there. I feel like it could definitely use some bigger wheels. Oh, you know what it needs? It needs portals. Why does this thing not have fucking portals? Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, that's what this thing needs. It needs fucking portal axles. Holy shit. So yeah, if you could get portal axles on this, or like, I mean, do 50-inch tires even exist? Like, 45s are about all that remains. Or maybe like 48s exist? I don't know. I've definitely seen 45s. 44s are already pretty goddamn up there. Like, usually you don't, like, be riding on 44s like, you know, I need bigger wheels still. These don't even look like 44s if we're being complete. Like, BeamNG makes 44s look like 35s, and it's ridiculous. Like, I've seen a fucking car on 44s before, and it's ridiculous. 44 is almost, like, 4 feet tall. Those are not 4 feet tall tires, bro. Like, come on. Like, that's 4 inches away from being 4 feet tall. And I just don't believe that that's a 4 foot tall tire. I just don't. Alright, so last but not least, we're going to get ourselves into the Rock Racer here. And I want to see just what we can throw at this thing. I want this thing at, like, peak performance before we do anything. Oh, God. I mean, this thing just tears now. Alright, we need realistic mode. Wait, this thing's already going top speed, bro. Woo! So we very obviously need more speed. Boom! Damn! Alright, so this thing fucking goes. Just straight up fucking goes. Now you deck this thing out and oh boy. It dang old goes, bro. It dang old goes. Boom! Bah! Like, fucking harsh landings. Yowzers! Crazy landing on that. Damn! Fuck. Yeah, this thing is a monster. This thing is so much better than I gave it credit for last video. It's so hard to keep this thing planted too. Like, that's like the most ridiculous part. I'm highly considering the ballast at this point, really. It kind of like doesn't really notice it. It's kind of like, oh, there's ballast in the wheels? I couldn't tell. And at least it's unsprung weight too, so like you don't have to worry about like the extra force on the suspension. It does help a lot, I can't even lie. Like, we aren't even, like, beginning to fucking fold over on ourselves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Finally did it. I don't know. It holds its ground pretty well, though. I gotta admit. Like, I'm about to hit the road just to see like what this thing actually does, because it's kind of confusing me. It kind of like doesn't seem to want to like actually get all of its speed for some reason. I think this thing just needs like even more, I think 2 to 1 is like the ratio. Alright, here we go. I mean, this thing just fucking shreddy biscuities. Oh my god, bro. I was with the front end busted too, I think. That's what that was. I don't know why, but the nitrous just does not want to activate. God, that suspension though. It's trying so hard to eat it up and it's just not quite working. Ooh, got these moguls here too. Oh shit, dude. Ooh, that was a bad landing there. So yeah, this is a pretty badass little car, I can't even lie. It doesn't even know what to do with all of this power. It really has no clue what to do. It is at a loss for words with all this power. Oh, jeez. Over torque risk. Oh, the nitrous is finally kicking in somehow. That's crazy. I don't know how that happened, but cool. Oh my god. Anyways, though, we've been messing around with this for a while now. So anyways, that's about it for this video. Just wanted to do a little bit of a more in-depth look at this vehicle. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. It definitely helps me out. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you're going to check out any more of this content or any of my other gaming content for that matter. And of course, as always, for as little as 99 cents a month, you become a channel member. Help support this channel monetarily. Help me pay some bills around here, that sort of thing. Yeah, that being said, I've been Plock the Master Gamer with some BeamNG.drive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.